What is up, guys? It is your boy Winster, and I am back at it again with another video. Today we got a banger of a video for you. It's OTS tournament first place Traptrix deck profile. I have been waiting to say that to you guys for a long time, and we have finally reached that moment. But before I jump into the deck profile, I need you to be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all the great content that I'm dropping on this channel. Also, if you want to watch any of this content live, be sure to pull up to the Twitch. I stream regularly, twitch.tv/evilwinster. Also, I have a very active Discord community. If you want to pull up to that, I'm going to leave that in the description box. And I do have a very active TikTok, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll make sure to put that in the description box below. Lastly, I have a Twitter. I need you guys to pull up to that content as well. Be sure to give me a follow there. But enough of that. Let's jump into today's deck profile. Start jumping right into the deck profile. I play triple copies of Traptrix Murmillo. You need to play 3. This is arguably the best normal summon in the deck. This is going to give you access to Holtea and also has a special summon effect. When it's special, you pop a card on your opponent's back row, even if they don't have one, because it is a mandatory effect. And that effect does come up often when it's special summon. That way you could activate and resolve, or hopefully resolve, Sarah's effect. I play triple copies of Traptrix Mantis. This is what's tied with Murmillo for the best normal summon in the game. You normal summon this, and then you add a Traptrix monster. In all honesty, it doesn't even matter if this gets ashed or this, because you're always just going to link it off and then set up your play. I play 2 copies of Traptrix Dionea. The reason that I play 2 is because of Kashtira running around, and you don't want this to get banished because this is part of the combo. If I could, I would definitely want run of this. This can be a brick if you draw multiple copies, because you normal summon this, get its effect, but when you're going first and you have no monsters in your grave, there's no other Traptrix effect to activate, so you'll just link this off, set 5 or set 4 and pass. It's not really optimal, so that's why you don't run multiple copies of this. I play 2 copies of Traptrix Pudica. Why you play 2 is the same reason as this. You don't want to play 3 because it's too bricky, and if you play 1, you don't want it to get banished off of the Kashtira matchup. Yes, the field spell is phenomenal, but there's going to be times where this is the only normal summon that you have, and then you're not going to have another monster in a normal summon, so you could activate Sarah's effect. So you only ever want to play 1. On top of that, this only searches the field spell. Last Traptrix monster I play is triple copies of Traptrix Arachnacampa. This card is amazing, but playing 3 is way too bricky. But playing 1, you just can't because of Kashtira. So you have to play 2. This is definitely one that I wish I could play at 1. But its effect is amazing. If you're going first, who cares what you lock yourself into when you activate its effect? But going second, it hurts more than it helps, because you want to be able to board wipe. The rest of the monsters that I play are triple copies of Parallel Exceed Dragon. Honestly, this is just a toolbox level 4 Exceed play. This card is phenomenal. Might as well be an honorary Traptrix monster. Another great thing about Traptrix is that you could play so many non-ninja cards. You play triple copies of Ash Blossom, and then you play triple copies of Nibiru. Onto the spells, I play very few. I play triple copies of Pot of Prosperity. And then I play 2 copies of Traptrix Garden. This card is amazing. Its extra normal summon is bonkers, especially in this type of deck. But that's pretty much it. It does have some protection from battle, and also allows you to search if you give up a monster that you control. But you definitely don't want to play 3 because it's way too bricky, and also you don't want to play 1 because, yet again, Kashtira is running around. It's almost like Kashtira is a broken ass deck. Onto the traps we go. I play triple copies of Traptrix Holtea, arguably the best card in this deck. The turn you set it, you could activate it by discarding a trap card not as cost, which is insane, and then you special summon it, and when you do that, you proc Sarah's effect. And then in the grave, it has another effect. You cannot activate it the same turn that you activate the first effect, but you could banish it, special summoning any Traptrix monster from your grave. It's just bananas, honestly, man. I don't know what they were thinking over there at Konami, but I'm glad that they were smoking that good shit that day that they thought about this card. I play 2 copies of Floodgate Trap Hole. This card's amazing. The Kashira matchup, the moment you activate this, that's pretty much GG's for your opponent. Also, it's phenomenal in the Sword Soul matchup because they can synchro. It's not so great in the Branded Despia because they can still fuse with cards face down. I play 2 copies of Grave Digger's Trap Hole. This card's amazing. Gets over cards like Nibiru, gets over cards like Ash, gets over any other card that activates in the hand. On top of this all, you burn your opponent for 2k, and I've definitely won games off of that. And also not once per turn. Just amazing. I play 1 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Say that 5 times fast, and if you did it without stuttering, let me see a thumbs up in the comment section. I play 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. The main reason I play this is because it's just a classic card, man. This card came out when I was a kid. This honestly could be switched out for any other Trap Hole. A good one is Space Time Trap Hole. You could also play another copy of Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Again, that shit is so hard to say. Say that shit 5 times fast. Other trap cards I play are triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. Sometimes just the 1 negate is enough. Also, this gets around triple tactics talons very well. I play 3 copies of Evenly Matched. Honestly, in today's format, man, you gotta play this. I know it seems like a lot of hand traps, triple Ash, triple Imperm, triple Evenly Matched, triple Nibiru, but in today's format, you need all those hand traps in order to combat it because it's crazy out here. On to the extra deck. I play, of course, triple copies of Traptrix Sarah. This is the heart and soul of the deck. A link 1 that specials from the deck, that sets from the deck, unaffected by trap cards, is fucking insane. And then I play 1 Traptrix Colorea. Honestly, man, this card kind of sucks. It's not real. You're better off playing other Link 2s, but the reason that you play it is because it's a Link 2. But I want to build my extra deck to have the Spell and Trap negate. I forgot how they do it, but I've seen more recent builds or builds that top that YCS have like a Spell and Trap negate, and I would definitely replace this for that. And then I play 1 Traptrix Oedipus. This card's phenomenal. It increases all your Traptrix monsters by 1,000 as long as you control a normal trap card, normal trap hole card in your grave. Also, it's a Link 3. So allows us to go into the next card. Axis Code Talker. We play 1 copy of this. This card is phenomenal in this deck, and a lot of people are not expecting it. I have definitely OTK'd my opponent with a trap deck, which is crazy to say that we're doing that in 2023, but it is definitely feasible, and I would highly recommend this card. And then I play 1 Traptrix Alamaris. This card is phenomenal and one of your main attackers, oddly enough, but you detach 2 special something from the grave. Also, if a card that your opponent controls is banished or destroyed by one of your card effects, you could special summon that target by detaching a material, which is fucking insane, and I have special summoned some crazy ass cards. I play 1 copy of Pudica. Again, another great card. If a card is sent to the grave or banished by your opponent's card effect, attach 1 of those materials. So guess what? If your opponent activates Branded Fusion, guess where Fallen of Albaz is going to, becoming a material for this card. This card is phenomenal. Also, Searcher also gives you protection. And on top of that all, it is a beat stick 2500. This card could be juiced up to 3500 if you have Oedipus on the field. And then I play a Zeus package. I play Merrymaker, Sargas, and then we play Zeus. And then I play 1 Baguska. This card I really don't go into. The reason being is because I don't really brick too often. This is solely for the purpose of stalling. More so, I have it as a target for Diabolosis in the Kashira matchup because they're going to want to banish this because they don't want to deal with it. And then I play 1 Time Thief. You go into this a lot. A phenomenal card, and I definitely recommend it. Sideboard time. I play triple copies of Solemn Judgment. This card is amazing. It's mostly there to get over Evenly Matched. And then I play 1 Appointer of the Red Lotus. Solemn Judgment of a way. You could activate this in draw phase and then look at your opponent's hand and get over Evenly Matched or any other kind of board breakers that they may have. And then I played triple copies of Dimensional Barrier, Branded Despia, Sword Soul matchup. And then I played triple copies of Droll and Lockbird. Honestly, I was just testing this out and this really didn't work. This could be anything else. I don't know what exactly to add, but I'm definitely going to be switching this out. And then I played triple copies of Book of Eclipse. This card's amazing. A board breaker, just getting over any kind of problematic cards that your opponent may have. And lastly, we play back row hate, because even though we're a trap heavy deck, we hate the back row and we want to get over floodgates. Okay guys, that is it for today's deck profile. I am having so much fun playing this deck, you guys don't even begin to understand. However, naturally there are some problems to the deck that I definitely wanted to highlight. One of the problems is you always have to have a Sarah on field for this deck to be optimal, and it's kind of hard to do that sometimes because of her attack. Only being 800, it's not really strong. Also, something going against the deck, it is naturally a slower deck because it needs at least one turn to set up because it is a trap base deck. But if you have the right card combination, it's still no easy feat, but it does get a lot easier when you could run non-engine cards. Considering that Traptrix is a very strong engine in and of itself, you still have the ability to play non-engine cards like Nibiru, Imperm Ash, or whatever hand trap that you so desire. I definitely recommend playing this deck because it's a bunch of fun, and even though, like I said, it's not one of the top tier decks, it's definitely something that could sneak up on you if you're not ready. I wanted to get your guys' opinion. Where do you guys think Traptrix lies in the tier chart? Honest opinion on the matter, and let me know what you guys think of this deck profile. I also want to know if there's anything that I could make this video better for your viewing experience. Be sure to leave all the answers to my questions in the comment section, guys. But until next time, I will check you guys out later. My name is Winster, and you guys have a great rest of your night.